We shift our focus to this story now. Former ANC spokesperson and MP Pule Mabe, or rather former spokesperson and NEC member Pule Mabe and 6 alleged accomplices have been granted 30,000 bail each. The 7 appeared in the Palmbridge Specialised Commercial Crimes Court in Johannesburg this morning. The suspects face charges, including those of fraud and theft. The suspects handed themselves to the Hawks in Gauteng earlier this morning. SABC News Reporter Ntlantla Kgatlhane attended the court case and joins us now on the line with the very latest. Good afternoon, Ntlantla. So Pule Mabe and the 6 co-accused have been granted the 30,000 rand bail. But before we get into the court proceedings, let's discuss the very latest development around Pule. It seems he has now stepped aside as ANC NEC member. Let's talk about that.
Well, thank you very much. Well, indeed, after the court proceedings, Pule Mabe, they're announcing that the policy of the ANC, the 54th Conference resolution, he will step aside as an NEC member to allow this court proceedings to continue. If you remember, this is in connection with the 27 million tender that was allegedly awarded to one of his companies, which was meant to supply, which received a tender to supply the 3-wheeler truck for waste collection. Pule Mabe with her wife next to him, they're announcing that he has already written to the ANC, the Office of the Secretary General, to step aside for these court proceedings to continue.
And then just to delve a bit deeper on today's court proceedings, just talk us through the charges exactly.
Well, talking to the media, there something quite interesting came out, whereby Mr. Mabe, sort of complained, saying that he's quite surprised that this matter is before the court, but says that he doesn't have a problem with it anyway, and saying, he's still concerned about who is the complainant, saying that he's worried that he only heard about the complainant and saying that it was a few gentlemen from SIU. And a question was posed to him there, whereby we asked him that if he suspected that if there was a political third hand or a political witch hunt, and he disputed those claims, saying that no, at this particular moment, he has no reason to believe that there might be a witch hunt, but says that he remains concerned with regard to what is before him. He appeared with his wife there. Also, interestingly, we also saw the co-accused, one of the co-accused being a CFO who authorized those particular payments that ensured that Mr. Mabe's company received money, but he also dispelled claims that he did not disclose. Disclose that he was part of that company when before being a parliamentarian, but saying that he relinquished his position as the director of the company when he was an MP.
Ntlantla, speaking of Mabe's wife, we understand that she has denied any involvement in the entity, stating that she's just married to Mr. Mabe and perhaps that is her only sin in this respect. Just talk us through her affidavit.
Well, that Mr. Mabe spoke to, and it was quite interestingly when he spoke with regards to why his wife was before court, saying that, I choose because he just received money from him, and Mr. Mabe there, bravely saying that, but I'm married to her. Any money I would make, if I wake up in the morning and go to work, she's my wife, and she's entitled to receive money from me as the husband.
And the case has been postponed to next year?
The case has been postponed to next year in March the 25th, and also each and every accused received a bail of 30,000.
All right. Ntlantla, thank you very much for that update. That's SABC News reporter Ntlantla Kgatlhane, who's been monitoring Pule Mabe's corruption case that was set today.